see a team looking for a win, the Groupers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Groupers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing.
Turning it on! And he gets it down to the 40-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? I can just lead to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And the Aggies have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes with the return. Drills it with the stiff arm. Not a lot of space he found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. It's a draw. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the field on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those are keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Parrish. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the groupers have their offense in high gear. Run it with the fullback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The groupers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to left. Complete downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Now the play fake. Time to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at know if you're panicking, Paul, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take it. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the groupers can play the 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll toss it. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got 1st and 10. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stuck in the track backfield. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Coming out with it, it's Craver. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Carroll. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. This time they'll go to the running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the leg, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent two.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Caught over the middle. It's Parrish. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Using his legs, it's Craig. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Hit as he throws. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab, it's Craig. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Peterson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the groupers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Groupers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's in! Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Aggies line on 3rd down, try to keep it alive. Back to throw, it's Reed. Looking left. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make adjustments. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him out back at the 16. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. There he goes. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to 24. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there at College Station for a fun 1st half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
The Groupers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Fires to the big fella. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He breaks a tackle, and he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The give on the option. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Grabs it in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Concepcion. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just keeps moving. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Touch pass on the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. Dropping back, it's Reed. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
From the gun, the ground game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. The play action fake. Got the tight end outside. Turning it on. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the groupers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the handoff. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to pound it in. And the defense stuffs the run. The ball will remain at the 2. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Yes, if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Grouper.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're by 10 over Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Spins away. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Wicks. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. The pitch. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's handoff to the lone back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Coach has no choice. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the ground, it's Craig. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're using sacks.
The groupers trying to find a way forward after the big loss play. They'll run it from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pop the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run it from the gun. These little games can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. Great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it from here. For Dave